true. I am a lesbian empty nester. So that makes me, by definition, a motherfucker. Just like your dad. I know. You're like, what is the weird lady from my mom's book club doing on this lineup? I do have one superpower, though. I can tell you exactly what your parents think about you. So if you're feeling self-reflective, meet me after the show, okay? I don't know if you noticed, I am biracial. I am 1/2 Japanese, 1/4 German, and 1/4 Swedish. I am Asian, but I can't do math, and I'm aging poorly, so that would be the white part of me. Recently I did have the opportunity to perform on an Asian comedy show, and the audience was Asian, and the comics were Asian, and one of the comics, how to put this delicately, shat the bed. Okay? Didn't get a titter, didn't get a pity laugh, nothing from the audience. And it was at this point I realized that, you know what? Asians, we will fuck up a curve, but we do not grade on one, you know? We do not. My partner and I, if you were to meet my partner, we are a little bit different. She is a full-blown white. And she is what we used to call in the gay community a rice queen. I got in so much trouble the other night for tell that joke. But anyway, we had problematic names for shit too. You know what I mean? The gays did. But if I'm being honest, you know, if I'm being self-reflective and honest, I myself do have a teensy bit of a colonizer kink. So, you know, it did kind of like work out between the two of us. Recently, I was watching another comedy show. I don't know if you guys know who Robbie Hoffman is. I loved her. I loved her from the minute I saw her when I started doing comedy. And she has this whole bit on her new special about couples. And she thinks there needs to be a hot one and a smart one. Now, my partner and I, we have been together for 32 years. And we're neither of those things. And in my opinion, I think what you really need is a nice one and a cunt. So I'm going to leave it up to you to guess which one I am. Okay? Because I am the cunt. Okay. So yeah, I have 23-year-old twin boys. Over the summer they graduated from college. Yay! You know, that was the thing. You know, I was so focused on getting them the paper and having them get the paper that I forgot what happens next. They move back in with you. And you have the two shittiest roommates again, you know? Anyway, one of my sons graduated cum laude, which means with honors, and the other one graduated al dente, which means by the skin of his goddamn teeth, okay? He was up at UC Santa Barbara. It was all Isla Vista shenanigans going on. And like, you know, now that they have moved back in with us, I would like to call bullshit on the whole male loneliness epidemic. Okay, first of all, I do have a little bit of a confession to make. Both of my sons are heterosexual. I'm not a perfect parent, you guys. I took them to all the brunches. It didn't work. I had a new strategy. I was going to have them watch Heated Rivalry with me, you know, and it kind of backfired. I mean, Heated Rivalry gave me a boner. I'm like, what's going on, you know? I was like, maybe I wouldn't mind having a dick, but I don't want one in me. I just want a dick. And I'm like, who am I kidding? I have a whole bag of them at home. I am somebody's mom. Yeah. Scary.